Yeah, 7 Garden Souls on the sideboard actually. I think Miracles is gonna be very good. Okay, we're just gonna beautiful. What a way to lose 10 minutes of our lives, guys. Anyway, so I've been thinking about, yeah. So that's what I've been, basically I just realized these guys are just not pulling their weight. And maybe we'll even cut another. It just seems that you want an early play. And we have very little two drops, so Arboreal Grazer really kind of ramps us nicely to the 3 drops. Maybe that's a reason to leave Tireless Tracker in. You know, having a Tireless Tracker turn 2 seems pretty strong. Another reason this deck doesn't have, and it's good. We are on the draw. We generally tend to be. Put a card back. Let's see what we're playing against. If we're playing against Shadow or something, I'm probably gonna Shock Temple Garden. Just to make sure we... Ooh. Interesting. Snow Cover Plains. I guess we could always shock next turn, right? If we want to play a double white card. Yeah, no reason to shock now, in fact. I mean, they pat this, we're happy. They didn't pat it. Talia? Yeah. It's not the end of the world. We can actually kill it. Finish. We can play... we can't really play Mentor without playing... we're playing against that on taxes, right? So Auric Champion seems kind of bad. Ballista seems really good, but we'd rather play it for x equals 2 plus 1. So what? We could also play a Ranger Captain, but I really like this. So I'm gonna go ahead, say yes, say white. Don't need to untap anything. Play this guy. Probably gonna take 2 next turn from Talia, but that's okay. And pass it. And then Scanjingos can start working, maybe becoming too big for them to handle. So this is for sure the Death and Taxes deck. They could have, what is it that they could have? I mean, I actually haven't figured out really. Taxes deck. Nah, we're not block. For 3, they could have Skyclave Apparition or Flicker Wisp. Both of them very strong against us. Flicker Wisp. Very interesting. They just play this. Flicker land. I guess they can. Oh, it's kind of low end. Ooh. So this is not for 2, sadly. Using a land, man. We play 22. We're going up and up on lands, and we still. I guess we can just play this. Maybe they can path this in response, but then we get the line we're missing. So it's not the end of the world. And then we actually cannot path in response because they have Talia. Man, oh man. I think I'm gonna just shoot both of them, honestly. This looks like a good opportunity to clean house and hit for a good attack. There are only 3 cards. We now can path, but it's fine because we actually should attack first. That's probably true. I should attack first. I kind of missed 1 point of damage there. I'm gonna get white. I should attack first before, of course. That was a mistake. So now we have it. I made mistakes with the deck load. I should attack first, and then they misplayed, so I'm not Flicker Wisping. So we don't land. We can Auric Champion plus Heliod, which is kind of nice. Okay. We can also, yeah, I think I like Auric Champion plus Heliod. Yeah. So, this keeps us alive. Probably look for a forest. So we pass the turn. Every creature they play, we're gonna gain a life, put a counter, and then Scanjing was Ranger Captain. The deal. Probably, I mean, I missed 2 points of damage to be fair. Sort of fire, nice. Not the end of the world. I mean, it doesn't trigger Heliod, but. I mean, I can look for a Ranger Captain. Yeah, I can do lots of stuff. Okay, that's a lot of lands. So we have 5 mana now, 6 mana. Can play Ranger Captain. Yeah. Probably gonna look for planes. Yes, and this will go. Yes. For a ballista. Yeah. Here, they actually concede. They're not dead, but people don't know this. You need 7 mana to do this. Whatever. Okay, we're playing against Dead and Taxes. Probably, I don't even know how much I want to play their game. I just want to play my own game. Probably, Knight of Autumn is pretty good. It deals with the equipments. This is not that good. Other champions be okay. Okay, this is good because they kind of interact with it. They don't really use the graveyard a lot, so I think Scanging was kind of is a bit lackluster. I think in general Scanging was pretty lackluster. Maybe one either path or even mostly this, right? This path is, yeah, not sure. This is a fight style, so maybe it's legit. No, it's better than red, so I think this is fine like this. I don't know what they have in sideboard normally. Okay. Direction Revoker, Rest in Peace, Winds of Abundance. So they have a bit more, and they have a. I think Pathway is always fine. This is also fine, and I think the rest is okay. Yeah, so far the deck felt really good. Like this was I mean, drawing lines is so important in this deck. So I mean, May the Die I just found the final form of it. I mean, this is fine. We can play turn 1 Arbor Elf, turn 2 Feeder even. Oh, they don't have a 1-drop. That's very. Oh, this is nice to get. And Pendelhaven can protect this from combat. It can block a Talia, for example, which is they only Arbiter. This is strong, but you know we have lots of lands, so I'm not super worried. I'm gonna play Spike Feeder, I guess. I mean, if they have Ghost Quarter next turn, it's kind of bad. Luckily, it's worth maybe to hold on mana. I mean, we lose a land. We have Spike Feeder that we can trade. Huh. I haven't played this matchup, so I have no idea. So we play this land, then they attack, we can trade, or they can play Ghost Quarter and then lose a land. Bad. Or we can hold on Pendelhaven, and if they Ghost Quarter, we pay. And we don't lose a land. So we'll play Ghost Quarter then. I don't think that's worth. Just gonna play the Spike Feeder, use my mana, more or less. Set up potentially a Heliod next turn. Yeah, Ghost Quarter. Yeah, that's not a Ghost Quarter. So Skyclave Evaporation, because it will target our friend, so we can 2 life, and I think I'll let it have it, so we can get a 3/3. I think it's more worth than 2 life. I mean, sure. Okay, we can play Ranger Captain, hold on Pendelhaven for this. Yeah. We can play Ranger Captain and get ourselves another Arbor Elf, which I think I like. Problem is I need a Wise. So. Just do this. So we will play Ranger Captain, obvious. Did I say no? Fuck. We misplayed, boys. Okay, we have a 3/3 now. Right, that was bad. Needless to say. Oh, I always forget about these guys. It's not only the Lions. I mean, of course, like Ghost Quarter. That's pretty brutal. Yeah, okay, we're gonna get taxed here. I mean, that's not the end of the world. Yeah, we're probably gonna get taxed. No tax though. So Ranger Captain doing this thing. This is pretty bad. We can play Walking Ballista and just kill that guy. Oh shit. I mean, that happens. If this had been a forest, this would have been fine. I guess I'm just gonna play the Spike Feeder. Yeah, no, it was worth it. So mm-hmm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Gownie Township also enters that. Oh, this I had forgot about this. I mean, it's okay. I mean, this is not the end of the world. Like, maybe playing another squad? No, they're probably flooding a little bit if they're doing that play, right? Because now they cannot play a 3-drop. I mean, they just maybe attack with this, but it's not the end of the world. Okay, so cool, we draw. This is a basic line. So I'm probably just gonna play the Lista and hold on Pendelhaven. So if they play a Ghost Quarter, I can kill this guy in response. Or this guy, so I'm not sure I am necessarily needing to attack because I am like the, let's say, quote unquote combo deck here. Like they actually need to do, yeah, as long as they're just doing this, I mean, I'm pretty happy. Like if they path or something, then we're gonna kill this guy. Fill the rain. If they fill the rain, we're gonna kill this in response. They also cannot pay themselves to fetch, so kind of bad. Fill the rain is not as good as Ghost Quarter at all. I mean, Fill the rain is basically Ghost Quarter that's costing 2 mana. So, of course, they can feel a ring in response to us doing something. But yeah, untapping is nice. I like the company is also nice. So I think I'm just gonna play the Downey Township tapped and just pass with collect the company up. This is not search, this is look. And yeah, so if they want to do the, I mean, that's the thing. If they use their mana now, we can even. They actually will time walk themselves. So they Gownie Township. We can pay 2. So we pay 2. Then we still have 4 mana, right? So yeah. So pay 2. And I will get another line. 1, 2, 3. So sorry. Okay, let me. So I'll get another line. I have 3. Yeah. Okay, I will like my lane. Forest. And I'm not gonna do the. There's no reason for me to do the collect the company right now. 3 planes for opponent. Leonin, the Relic Wanderer. When I learn when there's a battlefield, okay. So they can exile by artifact or enchantment. So we'll probably target the Ballista, of course. We'll let them do it. And maybe shut down the Collected Company first to benefit from a potential Audio Champion. What we're gonna do is they already played the land, so we collect the company. I should play collect the company first, I guess. Oh, that's very good. So Audio Champion, Ranger Captain. Probably Ranger Captain Heliod is like the best. Ranger Captain Heliod, look for Ballista, kill them next turn. Yeah, Ranger Captain and Heliod. There's the motherfucking thing going on, right? So yeah, I can pay. I always forget. So let me shoot this guy down. Like to fetch, thank you very much. Welcome on Lista. Okay, and now basically I'm gonna force their hand by gaining life in the end of turn. I think I have enough, right, to read them. Yeah, so I'm just gonna sack a Ranger Captain and just gonna do this for like it. Hello. Yeah, I had forgotten. I always forget about the Leonin dude. I always think about the lands, but I don't. Okay, I'm just gonna add that. So I can start here. I mean, that's it. They cannot kill the Heliod, so that's it. Yeah, you're right. You're right, actually. But you're right. He cannot cast a second spell. I mean, we just won. We have 6 mana. We have Ballista and Heliod, so that's it. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think this deck we're playing against is very good against our deck. Yeah, I have forgotten about the Leonin. I forgot about the Leonin 2 times this match, so this is not good. I just the card's kind of mopey, honestly. I mean, this deck only really wins if it goes like Bile turn 1, I guess. Then it's really strong against us because they can Bile in something, of course, bypassing all their taxes. But basically, they just kind of cycle their lands for no reason. I guess this is a hint, thanks to this Horizon Canopy. So I don't know if you guys seen the list, but this list is actually pretty sweet. It's like it went 5-2 on the Modern Challenge, which okay, we're playing as Humanos, and they have a champion, and we're on the draw. So I mean, that's also kind of bad to be on the draw, to be honest. But ooh, that's a 30 to be a sprawl. The thing is, we're playing against Humanos, as I said, so it's kind of better. I think humans should be a fine matchup if we draw like a collected company or Heliod stuff like this. But it's not that good if they just crazy kill us with the champion of the page and Talia's lieutenant or Talia. And Talia is not the end of the world. We can play Ballista and kill it, I guess. You need to hit me. Another land. We're doing a lot of lands, but I guess we have insurance with the Horizon Canopies. I'm not sure. I think I want to play a Ballista and just shoot down the Talia before it becomes bigger with a Talia's lieutenant or something like that. Also I would like to block this guy and shoot the Talia. I think that's kind of the best play. I could also Temple Garden Shock. Like, could play Horizon Canopy. I mean, I guess that rams me. Things happening here. So I don't know if I play here. Do they have a way to destroy lines? I don't think so. Like, have any? I think I'm gonna do this. I know, man. It taxes me, the Talia. So I'm guessing what I'm gonna do is just be sad, basically. That's what I'm gonna do. I got distracted with the occurrence and I didn't remember. I'm forgetting all about taxes. That's my theme for the day. Forget your taxes. It's just like in real life. So I'm just gonna go here. And my idea is to block the champion of the page and shoot down the Talia. And you know, it's a 1-for-1. We save 2 points of damage. Next turn, hopefully we draw Horizon Collected Company. Or some beef, you know. Also, champion is surprisingly good in this matchup because against, they go aggro so much, so they just gain a lot of life. Let's see, Cavern of Souls. I wonder why these would summon an uncounterable human. Or an uncounterable anything, like a Titan, for example. That's a Horizon Canopy. That's a this rider. I mean, that's an extremely strong start. Like turn 1 champion, turn 2 Talia, turn 3 Mantis. So yeah, we're gonna block the champion. Okay. Shoot down the Talia. I mean, we take 3 and we deal with the Talia, so that's something, I guess. Okay, that's a collector combo. It's kind of nice. So I'm guessing I could put a Utopia Sprawl here, play another Horizon Canopy, and I will say it doesn't really. I guess I can say we have so much colors, so green, play another Horizon Canopy. Ooh. So if they play a Talia, I need to remember to cast this. That's the nice thing of them not having Ether Vial. So if they play Meddling Mage, I need to play Collected Company in response, because there's a high chance they that's a Spike Feeder and Heliod, and I think that's what I'm gonna go for. I mean, maybe they don't concede to the Infinite Life, but maybe they do. Yeah. Their time is more worth than the. I mean, eventually we will win because we'll draw Ballista and just beat them. So okay, we're playing this Humanos. This card is good against Humanos. This card is good against Humanos, and this card is good. What is not so good against Humanos is the Scavenging Ooze, and oof, that's great. And maybe we could cut. So at 27 creatures, this is, I don't want to go below 27 creatures. I'm going to make it a point. Then I'm guessing we could cut the Lamprey's Call because of its low, and a Lamprey's Call because of its low. I guess I can. I actually do like Auric Champion a lot in this matchup. If you go turn 2 Auric Champion, and you gain a life every time they cast a spell, you are in a good spot. And you can see that you just want to deal with some of their creatures. But basically, I think I've seen this matchup go like this so many times, where you kill a Talia, then they go aggro on you, and you collect a company. And you beat them with either this, or you beat them with the Ballista combo. How are you guys? How are you, Matthew? We well, I don't know. I'm terrible by the pronunciation. Surnames are very hard to pronounce. Not like in general, on a language. Surnames, because are sometimes alt words and stuff, they're kind of hard to pronounce. I think I like my sideboard. I wouldn't change anything. Maybe Scavenging Ooze late game is good, but just feel like by the time you get to use it, and I mean, a Dromoka's command can just kill. Like, it's a way of killing like a Meddling Mage that's on Path to Exile, or it's an additional way to kill Meddling Mage. And I like this variety of 2 paths and that and this, so super nice. Super nice. Let's see what opponent's playing. Am I a focus? Yes, I'm I think it's low, but I mean, I think this hand is pretty borderline actually. But the fact that we can cast this, we have these two, so we can actually do turn 4 win. I think this is it's just fine because we have the Heliod and the Spike Feeder, right? So we can just, we've seen that they are very fast to concede to Infinite Life, so we also don't take damage by going Windsoft Heath turn 1, fetch Temple Garden. Not hard, it's very strong turn 1 play. Yeah, I'm just gonna play this and pass. We have these to deal with whatever they play, like maybe a Mantis Rider if we want to gain some time. But most likely my plan is to go Conclave Mentor, Heliod, Spike Feeder. So here, okay, Champion of the Parish is not the worst of the end of the world. I mean, I guess they can have a Talia or Meddling Mage. See what they name. A lot of times they name Path to Exile or Walking Ballista, and it's not the best. Because we only have 2 Paths to Exile and 2 Walking Ballistas, and we have maybe the name Heliod. Heliod is the best naming. But of course we have this thing to deal with this, so not too worried. They name Heliod the god of the sun, but it's not that one. No, man. I will let them know at the end of the match. You broke me. You broke me. Nice. Says you says my viewers are main experience. Not God of the Sun, but Sun Crowned, guys. Miran Crusader. Strong dude. We'll take like I'm not gonna block. Ballista, I'm guessing he's gonna play Heliod. I mean, it's bad for him, but I guess he'll never remember. So yeah, my plan is just to play Spike Feeder next turn win. I don't need to play Horizon kind of because I played all the pain. Actually, looking at this, this should have been a forest. So then I could cast it without taking any damage. So if they actually are able to create a ton of damage, we're actually in trouble. Actually, Ballista is also lethal, so if they tap out, we win. Freebooter? Oh no, Plague Engineer. Let's see what they name. Let's see what they name. They always bring in this card versus me. I'm not sure if it's the best. They actually can name Construct, and then we cannot kill them with Ballista, but we can kill them with Spike Feeder. And with Spike Feeder, we can kill them regardless. So, not gonna block any of this stuff. This is 7 damage, we're still 6, so it's good. This should have been a forest, that's a mistake. I mean, if they have this member, they have this member, right? Man, dude, you guys, dude, just use Google. Just Google it. Opponent is like, it's like, man. Not gonna block. Man, I don't know anything. Okay, we took a lot of damage there. The thing is, if they have this member, we still make it. I will tell him that naming Feeder was not good there. So far, the deck is feeling extremely good. We have not been choked on mana at all, and I always feel that if they stop the first onslaught, we have like ways to kind of draw cards out of it. So it's been feeling good. I don't know, man. So this is becoming basically. I mean, it's not dead necessarily, but we can just create infinitely big creatures. A bit infinite, really. It's probably not one. Maybe I can finish the league and maybe tight. You know. First opponent was a no-show. I don't know. He was playing some weird Tron random thing. And then second opponent was Seven Taxes, which was pretty easy. And then this human deck was we just Heliod Spike Feeder them 2 times in a row, and So I think this deck has actually a good matchup versus a lot of the field right now. So if you're wondering if you should play it, that would be a good idea. This is a strong hand. I mean, we can play a 2-2 Ballista turn 2. We can play Audio Champion turn 2 and a 1-1 Ballista if we are like feeling it. Only into 5. Are we playing it strong? This is strong. I must say the extra lands have been great. Play Arbor Elf turn. Most likely gonna play a Canopy, put the Utopia Sprawl here and save the fetch land. Bolt. Are you bolting me, opponent? Yeah, that's a kind of, maybe it's worth it to start with the Horizon Canopy. I actually did not think they would bolt this. Maybe it's worth, oh, they actually have Lurus. The fuck? What are we playing against? Maybe they find the bolt now. Damn it! I should have started with a Horizon Canopy. I'll push this away. Not much we can threat. That was bad. They just found the bolt with the. So. What can I do? So I can play. I can look for a. I can look for a Temple Garden and put the. If they're not playing, I don't think they're playing Blood Moon. So I can look for a Temple Garden. Yeah, that's gonna be. I mean, we take damage, but I really like the. Okay. Yeah, so we're gonna come here, say white. This is a bit bad, and I should have played the Horizon Canopy turn 1. Seeing that their deck is playing white and black reach, white and black stuff. So I think it's a good idea to jam this Audio Champion turn 1. Dude. Have you played MTGO lately? That is the question, indeed. Ooh, this is good draw. I don't even know if I want to save this and play next turn. Kill this. Is this worth it, killing it? Or is it worth? I guess I could play this. If they fara push it or something, I think I'm just gonna attack. It is true, man. Have you played MTGO? This looks like the only deck that people play. So if they pad this, bolt this, whatever, we just heal the Soul Scum. That's true. Yeah, whatever. You draw a card. So we're playing against the Prowess somehow. I mean, I'm down taking 2 damage. So if they have a bolt for this, I'm just gonna shoot their face. I'm gonna take 2. I don't care. Cool. I don't even know if I wanna like this. Okay, I don't want to pump. So I think I'm just gonna attack with these 2/2s and block with the Audio Champion. Yeah. Man, it's feeling really good to play 22 lands on this. I was very hesitant, but it's really feeling good. Like to collect the company with an Audio Champion. I mean, and then we even can draw a card later on. So maybe we're playing against Death Shadow. I don't think Death Shadow plays Crash, but I think we're playing against just good old black, red. Maybe they actually play. I'm just gonna say okay. 5. I mean, with a Heliod, of course, this we collect the common into a Heliod. But I also like we play 26 hits for collecting common. I think the deck in general is. I know the attack. I'm gonna do now the collected. I'm gonna collect the company now. Holy shit. Anymore. GG. We drew pretty well, I think. I think we drew fairly well. I don't know. It just seems that we had a good hand. Okay, we have the 4th audio champion too. Passed. So I think this card is decent, but it's not great, so I'm just not gonna bring it. Fail is like okay, maybe. I think we can cut all the calls, and I have not liked. They probably play. Probably it's not worth it to have Arbor, honestly. This is 27, 25 is okay. Fine. So we got one more non-creature spell. Maybe a Ranger Captain. This is very tight already. Maybe we can get a cat and scan. I think scanning is actually really. We could cut a land on the draw since this matchup tends to be a bit grindy. That could be. Ranger Captain always feels a bit lackluster in this matchup. I know I'm taking a bit of a risk, but oh. It's funny how I was playing 0 canopies and now I'm playing 3. Alright, this is a good hand. And I mean, this has been feeling much better than what I was playing in the what I played in the mocks. This has been feeling like, I mean, I just realized that we can play this turn 2, we can play Heliod turn 2, we can, you know, we can do lots of stuff. Yeah, maybe they can discard your Utopia's Pro, but still it's good. So most likely they just play a Soulscar Mage or MrSeri Swiss Spear here for 1. I mean, we're on the draw, so we're always behind, right? Redraw. But yeah, have you played MTGO lately? That's the question you should ask yourself. The answer is what the fuck, man. What's going on with all these guys? Probably Heliod turn 2 is the best. If we get to this thought is very strong. I like that they first Swiss Spear and then they will take the Heliod. But we will just Skyclave them, I guess. And I have not missed the having Harden skills as in my deck. Probably I always felt it didn't do enough. Weirdly. I have not used Alamber's Call either, but it just seems like I also, I mean, I got it a lot from the deck, but tell me they missed a land drop again. Okay, since I drew this, then I can look for a forest with this, and then we're fine. So I'm just going to play this. I'm gonna play a Skyclave Operation. This. I mean, how good is the Skyclave Operation, guys? Holy shit. And I mean, if they kill it, then we can play a Scanging Ooze and exile like both the Skyclave and the Monastery Swiss Spear. That not seems to be the case that they want to kill it. Probably have some interaction. Oh, that's really good. I'm just gonna give them the 2. They could be playing that Shadow, but missing land drops. I mean, they just. I think I'm gonna play the Scanging Ooze with the Audio Champion. Play this. Look for forest. Man, I've been loving the 22. This was the clear scenario where I would miss a land drop with the other version. Be very sad. They don't even have interaction, so next turn we can eat 1 creature. I mean, this is just, I mean, this is, they're not gonna target this. They're first gonna target this, right? So it's important to realize that this guy is blue, so we shouldn't attack with the Nordic champion, because if they bolt this, then they make a 1/1. So They've been pretty unlucky, I think. Another land, that's very good. So we don't attack with this, because if we attack with this, they could bolt this and then they create a 1-1 that trades with the other champion. That's not what we want. And then I'm gonna play a ballista for x equals 2, gain a life. We don't need to fetch end of turn if they play a Death Shadow or something like that, or either the Skyclave Aberration or something like that. Well, we can actually look for a forest and eat something. That's a final push on this guy. It's just not the end of the world. I'm gonna do anything. I'm not gonna. I guess it makes this. I mean, we can just save it for the next Skyengine moves, I guess, and then we can eat more things. Man, this guy has missed a lot of line drops, so it's a Death Shadow. I think this just puts them to Volinkin Ballista next turn. You can probably show this line. They're at 4, so if they play another Shadow, they're dead. I mean, there's very little outs they have. Wow, that was a lot of delete. Okay, it's like 50. Okay, I'm gonna take a 2-minute break and I'll be right back. Okay, we're 4-0. Let's see if we can get that 5-0. I'm gonna say this list is just feeling the fact that you keep drawing lands and you can use them so well, and in case you flood, you have a Lambrick's Call, you have 3 Horizon Cannabis, you have the Gabony Township, which I hated before, but I guess when you have enough lands, it doesn't matter. You completely, Arctic Champion main deck, complete turnaround the first game versus Shadow. He's like main deck. I'm like, yeah, but yeah, Court has been on a tier, man. This guy has just played like he's been 4-1ing a preliminary, 5-0ing a league, and top 4 on a challenge. I think 25th on a challenge. So he's just been improving. Another 5th position in a challenge, so he's been doing great. I mean, this deck is a sleep on. I think this deck is really a sleep on. I mean, it's actually great. Like. You know, it's consistent, it's fast, and you know, I think that taking out the harden scales finally kind of made it even better. Like it just, you know, harden scales is the solid for the deck sometimes. We're on the draw again, we're playing against and we have Heliod, we have Spike Feeder, yeah, I guess the tip. That's a Thoughtseize or Soul Skirmish. Oh, we're playing against the bad guy of the format, which is the Shadow deck. White, yeah, this is fine. So we're just gonna white. Probably gonna. I don't know if I want to play the Arctic Champion turn 2 or the Heliod turn 2. Oh, it's second moment. Probably gonna play. I'm thinking. If I look for another forest up, Yeah, this could be a really nice turn. Yeah, so probably gonna play Arctic Champion. Just to, it keeps me alive. That's fine. So we tap here, we play Utopia Sprawl, targeting this forest. Say white again, and then we just tap here. We kind of miss 1 mana, but we get another champion down. Pass the turn. Next time we have 5 mana, so we can actually Heliod. Plus a 2-drop if we draw it. But maybe we'd like to play like Ranger Captain into Ballista. Yeah. We cannot block these guys, obviously, but we can block the Shadow he plays it or whatever. Hopefully getting enough people, guys. So they are drawing a lot of cards. So, I mean, they shock. They can find Skyclave Apparition, but that's stopped by Arctic Champion, and then we can alive. I may just play the Heliod. They shock themselves. That's a Death Shadow. I actually can play the Heliod and... Ooh, I can play the Heliod and Alamri Skull. I actually also could play the Ranger Captain. I could just give lifelink to this, right? Like block here, give lifelink in. Just afraid of like bolting, and then Temor Battle raging me. Could also play Ranger Captain. Find a Ballista, play Ballista. Because we have what we want. We only would look for a Conclave Mentor with this, I guess. Okay, so I'm gonna do this. I have to shock first because if not I couldn't that one. So we play this guy, and then we decide if we want a lifelink or we wanna look for a Conclave Mentor. Recycle that, cool. It's not the end of the world. I was being more afraid of a bolt or something like that. They don't have because like Saturn in the main deck, which is good. So let's see what we're drawing, but we have a Alambri Skull. I mean, this is great because we can look for Conclave. If they tap out, which they may, 2 cards in hand, may actually they... I'm gonna block here, man. Sure. I don't think they play Bone Crusher. Okay, because they're gonna sack this guy maybe after damage. And this is why this guy doesn't die, sure. Okay. Pretty strong. Now they can sack both of them. There are a million cards. Or they don't even need to sack both. They actually do on the stack. Nice. Yep. Maybe they play Skyclave Apparition. I mean, Scourge of Skyclaves. That's the thing. It will later resolve, right? If they take the Spike Feeder, we just look for another Spike Feeder. So if they take the Spike Feeder, we just look for another Spike Feeder. And then we can gain infinite life. Maybe they just concede when they see this. Maybe I have a second Thoughtseize, but then we can still get the Ranger Captain of Eos. That's the thing, right? We can just get Ranger Captain and kill them. So I can look for anything I want, really. Unless they have interaction specifically for the Ranger Captain. So they have one card, they have like 6 cards in hand, but 1 mana only. Opponent in the tank. No. They go to 6, we turn on Heliod, we attack and we win. We also have Spike Feeder. I mean, this is not looking great for our opponent. They did all the Amber's call. Maybe have another Thoughtseize. Okay, but they're dead. They're dead anyway. They're not realizing that they are indeed dead. Heliod, the most powerful. I mean, they couldn't take anything there that was gonna win them. So how do we do this? We do this. I think I called Arbor Elf is alright. The on the draw Arbor Elf is kind of bad because it just gets bolted and it feels pretty bad. Is Bale that good against them? I guess it is. What do they play about post combat, these guys? I mean, post Fire Pushes, Soul Lanterns, the Braids, Cleansing Wildfires, Feed the Swarms, Kozilek's Return. That's the kind of card. Oh, yeah, of course, they have 4. I kind of won Ranger Captain, I think, because he was just only looking for Ballista, I guess. Maybe we can cut 1 Veil and so we still have this and have potential for the nuts. I think Scanjingle is pretty good as well. Yeah. What are the champions? We just need to be careful not to expose ourselves to Kozilek's Return. I did that in the challenge and I was not. Man, Croxus at 41 ticks. These cards just get expensive so quickly. I mean, it's you should buy cards as they come out. Like they're at 35 in real life. Holy Jesus. They're mulligan, but this is a keep for us. We can easily find a second land, and if not, we can deal with a Thoughtseize. So this is for sure a keep. We have the Utopia Sprawl, so I mean they can Thoughtseize away the Utopia Sprawl, but we still have lands, and yeah, we also mulliganing. So this is for sure a keep. Okay, this is not gonna be a. So that's my Stasis Spear. That's fine. I'm very tempted to hold on the Weird Foothills. And because I'm pretty sure it will Thoughtseize us next turn, and with Veil that just feels good. And also we can just path this. Then that means we don't draw land, it kind of feels bad to just tap for. Maybe we just accept that they Thoughtseize us, and we ramp a bit. That's probably the best thing. Yeah, that's probably the best. I mean, if they Thoughtseize us, they Thoughtseize. Like that just. It's funny I didn't publish Mishra's Bubble, so maybe they're not looking for anything. I think they kind of misplayed. Oh, maybe they have this, but oh, they really wanted the second line. Anyway, I guess I can get a Skyclave Apparition down, which is very strong. Checking. That's a Thoughtseize, as expected, but it's kind of what it is. Probably take the path, I guess. There are only 2 cards left in hand. If we draw a land, I'm probably gonna play the Ranger Captain. Or if we draw a land and maybe play Conclave Mentor, hold on either. Oh, they take the Ranger Captain. So we take 2, we draw. That's not land at all. We could pass this and Arbor Elf. I don't know if I feel like giving them. I'm just gonna go and pass the turn. That's the first time we get mana screwed in all the games. So now we have both Veil mana and Path mana. So Vivid Thoughts is as we. I'm gonna take one. It's fine. We're gonna path whatever they play. I mean, they know we have a path, so probably they're not gonna play the biggest threat, right? But still, it's worth to exile like a really good lures in hand. We're gonna save this for lures actually, so okay, pretty good. Thinking I'm gonna go like this. Now we can protect the Arbor Elf, and we can kill the lures. If they play the lures, we path it. They get a land and they get a Mishra's Bubble, but it's what it is. And then we have enough mana for Collected Company the turn after. And this 4 is beautiful. That's fine. I mean, this is just tip. And again, we have 4 correct champions, so there's a good chance we have here with this. If they play a black spell, maybe it's worth bailing. Of course, if we bail now, we don't get to path the Lurus, but that's okay. We can path in our. Dismember here. I'm gonna path this. I mean, they have lures on something else. Well, lure is very strong, but we'll take a lot of damage from this. And we have Collected Company now. Just gonna pass with the Collected Company up. And then this can actually eat the lures next turn, so it's kind of nice. They can't bring back any creature. I guess they could play Lurus, Death Shadow, and oh, this is. What the name then? Did I collect the company? I mean, we gain 1 more extra life if we heal a Nordic champion. No, just. They check themselves for this. They like the card I have on top. They didn't use Lurus. Didn't they? Oh no. Man. I would like to use my spells, MTG. Do I have Minton right now? Ooze, Scavenging, Skyclave, Ooze, and Ranger Captain. All of them very good cards. I think Skyclave just makes lots of sense. And Ranger Captain also, so we just exile this right away. Ranger Captain gets a Ballista, and then we go Conclave Mentor Ballista. Yeah. Wow. So we exile this guy. I mean, they need to let this resolve. Okay. Okay, now they fetch. I didn't get the Scavenging Ooze because, I mean, unless they have Aghanims, I mean, they actually have nothing. So maybe they kill something. I could have sacked this in response, but really no need. Blank is a distro, but it's just, okay, red, so no black. Okay, that's not a good timing, man. Should do it when I attack. Like, doing it now is kind of... It's kind of bad to do it right now. Why? To go Spike Feeder Mentor sounds pretty good. And then Ballista next turn. Again, Ballista next turn and give it counters, which will be good. So. And then this can actually gain 6 life, so we can kill the... I don't know if I want to sack an Angel Captain in here. But... So our hand is still gas. Draw a card, cool. Only 3 mana available. In 1 or in 2? Oh, it's game 2, right? We have Stagger Vibration. Sad, but I guess we gain some life in the process. So now the Scourge of the Skyclave actually doesn't do much. Sure. May they attack and sack it? Okay. May they have, what could they have? Come on, baby. Come on, MTG. So I tapped out. We won. So we attack, but yeah. So we attack them, they block here, take 2, play Ballista for X. No, they go to 1. Right, so we attack. They go to 1. Maybe if I show them Heliod and Ballista, it's just concede. So attack. Yeah, I can play Heliod, Ballista, attack with both. They go down to 4. Ballista, the 2/2. I could be Ballista 3/3. It's close, so I think they're gonna do it, you know. As you can see, okay. 5-0. Easy 5-0. Easy 5-0, man. Like, that was very easy 5-0. That was sweet. Nice. Oh, that was super good. Holy shit. This just felt like we steamrolled our opponents. Like, even this match, man, like, we just... we brutalized them. So, that's nice. That's very nice. I haven't 5-0'd in a while, not gonna lie. This feels good. I'll take a picture of this. Still don't know what the rest in pieces are for, I guess for the combo. Cool. So the decklist felt amazing. I like the 4th order champion better than the current turn 4 standard. 2 paths seem fine. I could see myself playing 3. But I like the variety of removal. Maybe we could play Relic Opportunities instead of Rest in Peace. They could have some uses against like aggressive decks, like against Uro decks. I could see myself playing a Relic of Progenitus. Maybe both, you know, this for more like the bad ones, and just I kind of like this stuff. 3 Veils, I think, are kind of unnecessary. Like, I think a lot of the like a lot of the Udo decks, which we didn't play against, by the way, they're only playing like 4-6 counter spells. So I think 3 Veils is a bit unnecessary. And I was not bringing them in versus the Shadow deck, so I think the Veils could be something else, and I have no idea what that could be, but who knows. What could it be? What I've seen in other lists that it's looking good. We have Eidolon for the combo matchups, and it's good because this actually helps find our bullets. So it's I like how it's. I'm just checking what people have played, so maybe it's something that makes sense to play. Yeah, maybe just plain rest. Maybe it's better to play this. So this relic is good versus the white decks, and then we play Rest in Peace for more the other kind of decks. Yeah, I like more Eidolon of Rhetoric than Archon of Emeria because it doesn't die to Bolt, basically. And you just doing. I don't really care about the lands entering tap. I played this weekend and it was so underwhelming. Like, even versus matches you think it would be good, like Tron, it's just a very minor setback. And it also taxes you, right? So you really only want this when it's actually really great against Tron, against Elves, against Agnasium, against any deck that tries to combo you. But all the decks is just kind of bad. But I like one relic. The Dromoka's command didn't come up so much, but I think it's really good against all the Dryad decks. Also some other decks. I mean, I think in general this was a nice deck list. I really like the 22 lines. I think it's where it's at. You really want to play 22 lines with this deck. And 3 canopies. I only own 2 in paper, so maybe I'll need to go and make an investment. This felt really good, even versus the Texas deck. Maybe we're just lucky, but actually we're probably lucky against the Texas deck. But it felt like they had a really hard time breaking through, and you know, rapidly we could just stall them on the field, and then we beat them. Alambi's Call felt great. Imagine Alambi's Call was a Harlan Scales in that situation with the double Soxies, we would not have won that game. So the fact there was we had 3 threats in hand, Alambi's Call that we could tutor for, a Scavenging Ooze, Spikefield and Ranger Captain. That meant that the opponent couldn't do anything there. So I really like that. I've been thinking about this for a long time, and it just seems to make sense in a combo deck like this one. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. I will leave it on YouTube so you can watch it at your disposal. And yeah, thanks a lot for watching. I'll see you in the next.